think maybe the title might be wrong. Maybe not wrong. Should be the Dunning-Kruger effect. If you're not familiar with the Dunning-Kruger effect, it's when people think they're more talented, acutely aware, intelligent, sophisticated of anything in some area. They think they know shit that they don't know, but in the real world, uh, they're idiots, right? But they have this belief. It's like, here's a few ways of explaining this, and then we'll get to a solution for it, as I like to offer. Uh, Somebody's done a job for 30 years, so they would consider themselves a professional at it. But just because you've done something for 30 years doesn't mean you're any good at it. It really doesn't. I've known people that do things. I mean, take for instance somebody that has played a sport for 30 years. They're a bowler. They bowl. What's up, Phoenix Sunflower? They're a bowler, right? And they've done it for 30 years. And their average is like 175. They consider themselves pretty good, but yet you've only done it for a couple of years and you're shooting 200. Let's use a different walk of life. Let's use something that's somebody that is maybe something that's a mentalism, something that's a mental game that people should be intelligent at. They should be smart at it, and they're just not. Look, think of a chef. Some chefs have been chefing for a long time, but they're cooking the same food. It's the same crappy, shitty food. But you have people that come in that are creative, that are wide-eyed, bushy-tailed, and they're highly creative and intelligent in what they're doing. I've watched people that have cooking shows on major networks that don't even know how to hold a knife, nor how to do the simplest things. I didn't even go to school for that shit. I just figured it out, though, huh? There's a good number of people that you probably they, what's up? What's that? Prod who? Serene? Yeah. You ever hang out with those people that they just, I don't, are they making up for something? It's called like the Napoleonic complex, where they're like short and they got to act like they're big and better at something, or mentally. See, the Dunning-Kruger effect is literally people think that they're really much better than they are, but then you have people that are small that have to act big to kind of make up for something. They end up, both of them, they hover around this idea of being, I'm not gonna say liars, but I kind of want to say liars. I mean, they lie to themselves or they lie outwardly. It's people that are, oh, when they tell a story, they'll just keep exaggerating, or bullshitting and bullshitting. But they've come to the point where they actually believe their own bullshit. That's the step into oblivion, when they believe their own bullshit. Now, sometimes people believe their own bullshit because they've had to put themselves into a fantasy world to escape. They escape reality. How do people normally escape reality? There's many ways to do it. And most people, the use of substance, anything it is, it's not escaping reality per se. It's altering perception. That's what it's doing. People like to alter their perception. People people that do drugs. I don't care if you practice pranayama. It's for the same reason somebody will take heroin. It's quite the same thing. Just because you learned how to go, and you can adjust. There's no difference. You're doing something to adjust perception. It's a psychedelic. But within this, people that try to, there is an escapism for some people. I don't think that's the true purpose we should be having, but who am I to say? But there are a lot of people that they're too emotionally, they're not emotionally adaptable, and they're too into their own shit. They're into their own bullshit. And it's, sometimes I feel like Robin Williams in Good Will Hunting. When he gets all pissed, and he's like, he was about to fucking just break him in half, and then just walked away. And the next day he comes back and goes, "You know what? I slept really good last night." because I just got, he was saying a thing. He's like, you've never smelled the winds of the Alps. You've never you've never, you're a child. You know nothing. And so these children with their childish ass attitudes, they could be 60, they could be actual children, which you can't really, you don't escape the, you have a 2-year-old going through the twos or whatever, maybe, three, whatever. They're not aware. They're as lost as somebody on a dose of LSD or drank too much or smoked too much weed. That's just dumb to the world. That doesn't even remember. Weed doesn't do anything wrong. Yeah, you know how many people I've known to almost burn their house down because they left a fucking they put the pizza in the oven with the box. Luckily, the oven's not going to catch on fire. I mean, everybody is somewhere else. And this, I mean, for children, you can't really, what you're getting into. If you don't go, I have a child, and this is you. That's an old, senile, drunk, crackhead for a few years. 100% of the time, you don't get it. Like, you might get a couple moments to go, oh, it's actually smiling and happy right now. No, that child is bipolar, schizophrenic, dropping DMT out of his pineal gland, out of not from this world. They're literally not from this world. They just came here. They were in when they came into the womb, their spirit came into that thing. They were somewhere else, and now they're here, and they go, what is all of this? So with people on a regular basis that you have to deal with, like I've had such a good couple weeks, and then I have to deal with like just the bottom of the barrel of people that are emotionally ignorant. They're maybe emotionally overreacting to everything, and then people that are just dumb. Like, I mean, just stupid. It's just like, I mean, hey, it's just more of a, it's more, right? It's like out there, like you know who is stupid now. You just know it. Here's how you can tell: someone's wearing a mask in their car. That's a stupid motherfucker. There's no way around it. You can't be like, well, maybe. No, there's no well maybe anymore. You just go, that person's not at all. You can kind of be like, all right, maybe they were just in the grocery store and put the thing on and just didn't grab the thing, and they had a phone on and they were just like, and okay, maybe. But windows up, mask on, fucking, then people pull on their masks to smoke a cigarette and then talk to you and then put the thing on. Like, what are you doing? But dealing with people that really sincerely believe they're a lot better and more intelligent than they are. That's where we are now. People think because they listen to, I don't know, a doctor on TV, somebody plays a doctor on TV, that they're intelligent. Do you know how many doctors and scientists there are? Lots. And they all don't have they don't come to the same conclusion or opinion. And just because something was popularized doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it. It makes it rehearsed and for an agenda. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it good. It doesn't make it healthy. It doesn't make it true. But we just time and time again find people that just have to fit in the boat of what's popularized is the truth, at least for them for the moment. And so, but on an individual scale, just dealing with people that are just so completely wrong, and they just like just hurl. I mean, it's weird. They emotionally, to be emotionally ambivalent to these types of people is what I'm talking about. You have to just go, all right, whatever you say, you're right. You can't argue with these people. And when it pisses them off too, if you do that pisses them off too. You walk away, that pisses them off. You stand there, you have to stand there and engage with them. I was watching somebody engage with a fucking shirtless crackhead at noon in the middle of the streets, and just walked away. And then all of that anger got thrown at me because I did something wrong, which was not want to fucking ruin my day at noon with some crackhead over nothing, and still ended up having to pay the ferryman I was in the wrong. Not the crackhead, not that other person, me, because I walked away from the situation because I didn't feel like engaging in nonsense. Had to deal with nonsense anyways. In fact, even actually, the nonsense was more helpful though, because I know now how the person thinks, and in a sense, I go, okay, all right. But do I really know how they think? Yeah, I know how they emotionally feel, and they're emotionally distraught by it. But now that emotion is going to carry on into their perception of what they think of me. So now I just have to go, all right. You've extrapolated opinion out of something that I had nothing to do with. That you're gonna make a wild accusation and assumption against me because I didn't deal with your bullshit. So you learn from idiots all the time. Phoenix, you have tantrums at 35. Hey, you got to. Yeah. I mean, why not? What is the proper response to a sick world? What is the proper response to people being improper? What is what is the healthy thing to do to everything that is being hurled at you in an unhealthy way? Making sense out of nonsense. There you go. That's about that is a great way of summarizing it. Like you're just surrounded by a bunch of like, okay, you want to say order out of chaos? Oh no, it's Illuminati. Ugh. Yeah, sense out of nonsense. There's just so much nonsense in the world. Granted, a lot of it was put there through the just go through the governments and the school systems and the food industries, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, yeah. I've gotten criticized by people that I'm like, you're criticizing me and my lifestyle. That's insane. And that a couple times I just go, I'm just in fucking awe. I'm like, all the shit that I do, and you are telling me what I need to do different and how to improve something because you don't like the way I'm doing something. I have a big, fat, hairy, monstrous cock sitting in the alley over there. Go sit on it and then suck it when you're done. That's insane. Don't talk to me about what I need to do. I've I've been helped by more intelligent people. I've been insulted by better people than you. Like it was highly insulting, and I'm like, and how do you reason with that? Like you're telling me to do what? Well, you do all of this. This is, and I'm the one with, I have the major problem. This is what I've been told. Obviously, my major problem is I make videos and help people. I give away things. I make music. I'm creative. I'm pretty caring. I don't know. Amazing. It's amazing the world, yeah. But today, because whatever, because I'm emotionally ambivalent to it. It's I was talking about this a couple days ago in the form of apathy and how to be apathetic without disconnecting completely. And it is an emotional ambivalence. It's like you're not going to try me, you're not going to test me. Like people do it all the time. So and you know what? Sometimes you engage because there's a reason to. There's certainly a reason to engage with people. Mental combats and shit. Absolutely. But sometimes it's just like, why? I'm not even waste my time with this bullshit. Like literally, if you were to walk through most cities, New York, Chicago, Baltimore, Philly for sure, New Orleans, and you were to walk through and you were to try to not stop, like if you were to stop and engage with everybody that wants to stop and engage with you, you wouldn't get out of the other side of the city. When you tell people you only eat once a day, they say I'm starving. Yeah, hardly. See, that's funny. And somebody asked me how often I eat. I'm like, whenever I want. They're like, so you eat all the time? I'm like, I might go 3 4 days not eat. Like, and it's not because I can't. It's not because I'm stupid. It's because I know what it does. Like, would someone say that I'm not fucking powerful? I don't think so. Am I starving? No, in fact, I probably have a little bit of a chubby right now. Not like a chubby, like a like a chubby gut. I mean, there's all sorts of people that I know that are really big, strong people, that only eat once a day. It's stupid. What's up, L1? Did I change my mind about alkaline, electric body, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen? In what way? Um, what did you? That's a really big question that you just out of nowhere. Um, because I have a very large base of knowledge on those things, and they're that's not even the same package. And I don't know what video you've watched because I probably have quite a few, maybe like 2,000 out there on all of these things, as well as the difference between if you're asking me alkaline, alkalizing, if you're talking about blood, urine, or food, you know, and my opinion on electricity. What did you? I don't know. What's my opinion on electricity? What is my opinion on oxygen and hydrogen and carbon? It's a really out of left field question, man. That's like you just basically is like, hey, could you tell me? Could you read me the entire Bible right now? Yes. Phoenix got the answer correct. It is a balance. That is the correct answer to probably what you're gonna ask, but I'm assuming I'm making an assumption of what you're asking. What does the cosmic man need to eat? Well, then that's a very big question. Ether, the ether. That's it. And that's even overdoing it. Once you're out of body in the astral realm, tell me if you're breathing. You don't even need to breathe. But then if you're here in this body, you need cosmic energy, the radiant forces of nature, the grounding magnetic mechanism of the earth, the electrical discharge of the sun, which seems to be and coming together be like an etheric plasma substance. That's it. Because that goes into everything else. It is, however, not alkalizing or alkalinic, and eating alkaline diet is it's not going to cut the mustard. It'll do something for people that have certain states of being with living in certain parts of the world. It's not going to work for everybody. What's up, Black Sun? I mean, yeah, go to my old videos. I mean, where to start? There's literally 2,000 videos. I'm gonna try to. What I'm probably gonna do here soon is just I'm gonna put all my videos on fuck off mode and just start from the beginning. Clean it up and do it in order and try to tag them properly. There's obviously just it's too much information out there for people that I've put out. But yeah. So L1, great start to detox. The great start to a detox is acidic things. Acid, grapefruit, lemon, lime, those are acid, but they're alkaline ash providing to the body. It means they're doing something because of their acid nature that balances the body out, that leaves a residue of alkalinity in the body. So all these people are like, I need to get alkaline water and alkaline this. They're causing chaos in their body. It will help them for a little while, and it will do things as long as but these people, most of them are getting good benefits, are already out in the sun. They already probably know about Shivambu. They're probably grounding themselves out. They're probably doing pranayama. They're probably taking their health practice serious. So they're not actually doing raw, alkaline, vegan nonsense. They're literally probably just eating fresh fruits and vegetation. And that's probably but they go into that mode of religion, box everything up. They know the right way and the only way. And they'd be very wrong because that isn't the right or the only. And in fact, it's probably quite unhealthy for most people. Well, next to sunlight and breathing, your piss. Sunlight, breathing, taking your shoes off, grounding, drinking your piss, fruit juice. But then again, here's the trick. If you don't live where it's hot and sunshiny, and there's no fruits in your general vicinity, you probably shouldn't be drinking fruit juice. It's not going to agree with your system. It's not going to agree with your system because your environment doesn't allow for it. If there is no oranges in your city, in your state, if it's not that season, that's not what you should be eating. So these people that go, without question, the best thing to do is alkaline this and fruit that. The problem is not all food is alkaline, nor is water alkaline in its natural state, the way that nature provides it. It's slightly acidic, the way it should be. And then I'm going to go get a machine to electrocute water and do all some bullshit to it. It's nonsense. It's moronic. It's just what it is. I don't care. You can try to sell me all day because here's what they did. They bought into it. And now that they bought into it, they don't want to be wrong because they know something. They see the benefits. They see the community, the love, the light. It's all people just circle jerking each other to say that they're better and healthier than people. And they're sadly highly mistaken because I've seen too many people. I've known too many people that did the vegan thing, the raw thing, the alkaline thing, and they had channels and they don't anymore because their health went to shit and they fell apart. Actually, a couple of people came out and said it. Somebody who was really big in the community a while ago came out and said, like, I was wrong about a lot of things. I was still making videos because I didn't want people to think that I didn't want to be wrong. And he just said it. I didn't want to be wrong. I didn't want the community to go, well, because he said that he knew there was good things in it, but he had mistaken quite a bit of it. You can go check him out. Tim Van Orton, running Raw. He fell apart, yo. Veganism is cannibalism. It is. Thank you. And that's why it's good for some things. For getting rid of things out of your body, yes, but it's also placing some things in there you don't need. If you're gonna do it to lose and detox, just drink water, drink piss. Even though piss will build you in some ways, drink fruit juices, which again will build you in some ways, but it will detox you. Juices probably detox a little more than water does. It's doing a different thing. But there's no reason. Like you're gonna lose weight and catabolize things because of a vegan diet because there is no caloric content to what they're consuming. Those products are not supposed to be in the body. They're not supposed to be in the human body. I try to have this conversation with people and they just go, man, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, I fucking do. And they're like, you're stupid. I'm like, all right, fine. My experiences and the wisdom of the elders and the people that I've known that have been in the game for 40, 50 years that know all about diet, that have literally written books that are heavier than you'd want to fucking carry around. No, and I practice it and I understand what all of these things are. And people just want to go, no, because they get on the high vibes. I lost weight and everybody around me shines. All the chicks, they're like, oh, everything's all like. Yeah, but I know what they're like though. I know what they're like behind the scenes. They're not fantastic people. They're not all cuddly and good the way that they say they are. They're only cuddly and good to people that are shiny and good too, but they're fake. They're fake as fuck. That's for sure. Because they don't go, where are they? They bring so much light to the world. Where are they where I go? They walk into the dirty, dark, dingy places to light a room up? No, I do. They don't. They won't go there. Will they give those people hugs? Will they help these people? No, they won't. So, tell me all about how your diet is helping the world. Your deity. Yeah. What's up, Carrie? Carrie, drinking pee? No way. Although it's probably it's the highest form of health on the planet. There's nothing better than drinking piss. There's nothing even close. Everything you think you can do out there, piss is better. It's a mental block for most people. Once you understand, you know. Once you know, it's like you just go, oh, how did I never know this? Like all the shit that you think, kind of just, it's like fasting for a long time. I could never not eat for a week. Why not? But I mean, grounding nobody even does because they have no idea that it would do anything. Just taking my shoes off and putting it on earth? No way. What's up, Melvin? What are you doing? Am I drinking piss right? Is this piss right now? No, my piss is not that color. If my piss was this color, I would need to. I would probably have to drink a lot of water. This would mean I'm quite dehydrated and. No, this is limeade. It's limeade with the reason it's kind of almost brownish. It's honey, and I didn't stir it too well, so it's like getting nice and sweet at the bottom. But I'm just gonna put more ice cubes in it. No, this is lime, really strong lime juice. Very acidic, and I already got up, I drank lime juice and immediately took an awesome dump, and now I'm charged up. Woo! And then there's a little honey in here that I have to. It's already getting too sweet. But if I wanted to, you just can't piss, like drinking piss all day until I can't do it unless I'm doing a full-on fast. I can't do it near sundown because I'll be up all night. It's too much energy. Yeah, the women won't shibambu. Usually females don't. Dudes will. That's interesting. I've never considered that. But yeah, I think you're right. I think as dudes have a more like whatever I've done, like stupider shit. That like what's the worst? Like it's just fucking piss. Like like oh my god, it's piss. And I'm like, girl, do you know what? Like you let me stick my in your ass and then you sucked it off. That's fucking filthy. But you won't drink your own piss that was literally inside of you is not cleansed? Like, you the cuckoo, huh? Like, you done nastier shit, bitch. Don't tell me you haven't. I know I've seen some of the food you've eaten. That's way disgusting. Your piss is actually clean. It's so icky. No, it means that you're intimate with yourself. It's coming down. Your piss is coming down the same tube. Look it. I'm a man, right? You want to see? I have like testicles. This is all like I'm not like one of those whatever the tranny people things. Whatever. Even if I was, so fuck you if I am. If I want to make love to dudes and I want to get tits installed, a penis put. However this works, well I would just get the opposite. So I want to going off the rails there with this shit. So funny. What was I saying? Yeah. Okay. So I'm a dude. So down my urethra. My penis hole, piss goes out of there, yes? Which means it's clean and sterile. No, it's dirty, it's filthy. My semen, the life force, the energy of life, the seed, why would that be going down a dirty pipe? Bing! Your piss is cleaning, and the cleanest thing you could possibly fucking imagine. It cleanses the urethra. That way, when the semen comes out, it's a clean thing. If my piss was dirty, it wouldn't be that I'd have two different holes. Why would you be somebody just like, oops, we're gonna throw down the seeds of life down the shitty tube. You don't shit semen out your asshole, do you? No, it comes out the same thing. Light, urine, bright golden nectar, the fountain of youth. But what the fuck do I know? Carrie, you need a filter or there's no detoxing water. That's not completely true. The floor, I mean, you'd detox your body, but you'd be fucking up a couple of your glands. But what's your what's the balance here? Most people, the food and everything they're eating anyways, we better 100% certainly believe that doing a long fast, even on tap water, is a good idea, a great idea. But obviously, distilled water's where it's at. Other filtered waters, I mean, reverse osmosis will get rid of fluoride, I believe. Other ones aren't going to get rid of fluoride. But considering if you watch an average person eat from day to day, just eliminating everything else they're eating is already going to help them out. But yes, 100%. If you're going to go down the route of fasting, get a distiller. And you should have one anyways, but Melvin, yes, that is normal. There's two groups of people here. Some people just say that's like leftover sediment, because you're not it's not going to be 100% perfect all of the time. There's going to be things that get into the system. I mean, think about it. If you do psychedelics, there's a half-life and it goes through your system, and when you piss, you'll get high again. But that's not the same with everything. And there might be like, the beginning or the end of the urine might be where the sediment sits. I mean, since micro just a little bit. Now that's one theory, and the other is no. That's literally basically the crystallized DMT. It's like you could dry that out and consume it. I mean, you could just consume it anyways. I don't know. I've never. I mean, I've consumed aged urine, fresh urine, and I've seen that there, and I was like, well, which one is it? Like, it'd be kind of silly for me to throw all of that back in my body, or it might be fucking awesome. I just haven't done it. But the people that I've known pretty much say that it's basically akin to a DMT, akin to your monoatomic gold. Some people say what they'll do is like take it out and then dry it, good baking sheet on some paper, dry it, and then just go through that, and then that's I know, right? Just leave your fucking body alone. Yeah, Phoenix, when you fast, your levels go through the roof because your body doesn't go through its normal cycles of when am I getting food to then put into digestion mode and then into storehouse, and then glucose and glycogen start regulating differently, and then where you're getting that from. So your body is the hours of the day that things happen are wildly different. It's squirt. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, all the time. Think about it. Women like, well, I mean, women's having an orgasm, like, they say there's three different types. I don't doubt that I don't doubt that sometimes it is piss. But some people, like, I've read some doctorate studies that say it's actually something else completely. It's a different fluid. I don't care either way. I mean, because what it takes to piss while you're having sex, it takes a huge, like, you have to somehow, it's a release, right? It's like if you're practicing, Taoist sexual practices and getting into the microcosmic orbit and breathing properly and tantric sex and all this, it's similar to be able to piss while you're, it's pretty much the same thing. If you can piss while you're erect inside someone, not only is it fucking awesome, I mean, it sounds a little weird and filthy at first, but it's pretty fucking awesome. And a chick that can do it, you have to be open enough with yourself, because you're building up tension during sex to a release. And I mean, it depends on who you're with and what some of it is more of like erotic, and it's flowy, and sometimes it's a build up to release. I mean, there's different types of intercourse. Well, that's a whole nother show. Of course, Melvin. That's so funny, dropping the squirt. Okay, I can't see the people's pictures on here because I'm on my phone. So I'm always kind of leaning in, and you see my big head. I would sit back here if I was on a computer screen big enough. But like, is Phoenix Sunflower? Is that who I think it is? Is that Barefoot Sungazer with a different name? Did you get a different, or are you just brand new? Because I think you are, but Carrie's here. I know Carrie. I know Melvin. I know Carrie Espinoza. I know Al one a little bit. Jay, obviously. But I can't see the pictures. I'm guessing Phoenix Sunflower is just the way that the talking points. But I don't know. Could be somebody new, which would be funny. Fun. I had some really interesting, funny dreams last night. Anybody ever watch this? Anybody ever watch this show? It's one season. It's called Behind Her Eyes. At first, it's really creepy and crazy, and then it gets even worse, and then it gets into lucid dreaming and astral projection. And I'll tell you this much: I pretty much had the whole entire movie figured. Well, you know how sometimes you can kind of read into what's going on. It took me a few episodes to like get a hang of what the hell was happening, and then the ending, I was like, oh shit! I've not said oh shit to an ending of a movie or a series in a very long time, and it was really good. It's a really good show. It's only six. I think it's 6 episodes, 45 minutes. Oh, Phoenix, so you're not the other, you're not Barefoot Sungazer. You're not. Okay, well, what's up? Eric Alchemic, Eric, behind her thighs. What's behind her thighs? Behind her eyes. Love you a long time, Phoenix. Now you're gonna make me click on your channel picture and see who you are. Not that I would ever. I think. Well, there's a couple other Phoenixes I knew. Phoenix Anunnaki. Hey, look what I do have. I have a gold nugget here. What a stone that is. Oh, Phoenix. Are you Anunnaki Phoenix? That one? No? And here's the thing. Hey, anybody that knows me from IG, my IG is fucking up right now. I don't know what happened. I installed new software for my phone, and it fucked up a couple of my programs. So now I gotta wait for the next update, or I gotta do some like manual shit, so I'm not gonna be able to use my IG for a little bit. I might have to start a new one. I don't know. Oh, it's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. Behind Her Eyes. I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. It should be like it should be, I don't know if it's still top 10, but it was top 10 for a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty dope. And it's really good too because the lead characters are all really pretty. And they all have like British, and well, they have English and Irish accents. I don't know, I'm not normally into that. But I think it's because the black chick is kind of super sexy to me. You'll know, you'll see. You'll see. But at first I'm watching it, and my friend just kept telling me like, "Dude, you have to watch it." And I was like, "Why? Like, what's the draw? Like, it's just kind of creepy. Like, she's just, you'll see. I'm not giving anything away. Like, you'll see who's creepy." I'm like, "She's just mad fucking creepy." And like, no, just to keep watching. And finally, she's like, "Dude, it gets into astral projection. It gets into dreaming." I was like, "Oh, okay. Now I'm there." Yeah. Oh, so you Phoenix? Okay, yes. Okay, cool. Okay, Anukai. Yes, I know who you are. Where are you? Where are you from? You're from New York, right? Aren't you from the city? Aren't you from one of the boroughs? Aren't you up there? Like I recall. I know. I can see your face in my head. I know who you are. I know who you are. Hey, maybe I'll take you guys on an adventure today to the Noma. Do you know why I might do that? And you're like, what's the Noma? It's an art museum, New Orleans. It's fucking badass. And today is free day for residents, so I can go there for free. And you're allowed to take pictures and shit. So I think I could even do a video in there. I don't think there's any restrictions. So you guys can see some badass, like, they're doing a special Shiva and Shakti. No, the Buddha, was it the Buddha, Shiva, the Wolf and the Tiger or something? Brooklyn Zoo. And they're doing a special thing there. It's only $5. So if anybody wants to, y'all know that this is how I make money and keep a roof over my head and drink spirits. And if you want to donate, Cash App, PayPal. Cash App is the best, but PayPal now, if you got like crypto or whatever, you can send me crypto on there. Oh, and Venmo too. You can send me bucks. If you want to send me $5 so I can get in this fucking place, thank you. But yeah, it's 3 floors of insanity. And last time I went there, I had eaten of the psilocybin. And by the time I got to the top floor, I was like, the masks were starting to, I don't know, just alter their placements in the world. And I was like, I'm so glad there's an elevator here because it's a giant building. And I was like, I might have to fucking fight my way out of here. Find my way out of this fucking place. But yes, it's free today, and I could maybe take you guys over there. Bare minimum, if I can't do video, I mean, I see people take pictures there all the time. And there's no, like, some places there'll be like a thing that says, don't you fucking dare have a camera. And they would tell you, and that didn't happen there. And also the pictures, the museum, like, this is old, like 16th century pictures, and there's no covering over it. There's no like rope around it. It's like you could walk up and like fucking look at it. Like you can get in there. It's pretty awesome. You can see the brush strokes and everything. You're like, normally they put up a covering. There's like nah, they just said, we trust you. Don't fuck shit up. Anyways, oh, the beginning of the title screen of this was actually a picture, and it was a portion of a picture that was done, and was done in like 4 dimensions. Like literally there was a dimension behind it and then painted a second dimension on. It was really funky. It was like African tribal patterning. Super dope shit. Where we at here? So yeah, what I might do, I don't know. I might do something new with this channel. I mean, I got music now. I got beats over here, right here. All my, some of you know that I've, like, yeah, but you just made those on your phone. No, this is the system right here. This is right here. It's all mine, 100% from scratch. And if you don't know, now you know. And if you don't know, you can find out. So I got that, and I think maybe I'll do is start doing videos. And doing some kind of a series out of them. I might have to do it on one of the fucking taxable sites, like where you have to have a subscription. I mean, here I could make people have a subscription for this shit, and maybe I'll do it on here. I don't know, because like money it's like some days I'm just like, we good, and then for like a week I'm like, hey, fucking, what's up, guys? You wanna help? And then it comes through. I don't worry too much, but sometimes it's a little more. Okay, are you listening a little bit? Yeah. Well, that was and it's only been getting better because now I've had a chance to familiarize myself with my own equipment. It's kind of like if you haven't masturbated in a while and you're like, what is this down here? DJ Diddles. No, it's like masturbating, riding a bike. You kind of you got that figured out. I wonder if there's an equation to how long it takes to learn how to masturbate decently to riding a bike. It's got to be. There's got to be something close there. I mean, how long did it take to learn to ride a bike? 3 months? 2 months? A week? I don't know. Because like at first you put the kid on there, you got the training wheels, and they're kind of stumbling around. I mean, I guess it's one. At what point do they have their balance? Like if you try to get like a 6-month-old to ride a bike, that's just retarded. That's not gonna happen. But if you wait until a kid's 5, maybe they could pick it up right away, or maybe there'll be a stunt to their development and they already clumsy. I don't know. Lots of questions I have about this. Oh, speaking of coolness, well, there's nothing cool about what I'm gonna do. How dare you? How dare you? I guess I could plug this bitch in. I could just background beat something. Eric Alchemic, dude, have I seen that dude, Praveen? Have I seen Praveen? Dude, that dude Praveen, yo. Yeah, I fucking love his channel. But I was just talking about him the other day. But I've made videos specifically telling people to go watch his channel. Yeah. Yeah, I know all about him. Yeah. The only thing that is suspect about him, the only thing, because I really love, I do, is that he believes he got the Roners, and he's been on like Ancient Aliens and shit. So there's always that, like if you're that connected, and he's so scientific, but if he believes that, like, man, what do you really? Come on, dog. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he knows the realm is flat. I'm pretty sure because he did a thing about talking about the ancient. Well, he was getting into different types of gods and things, and then getting into Hinduism, and saying that there was 2 schools, and one school was actually teaching that the Earth is a ball, and the other was teaching that it's a flat realm. I think he's flat realmer. I don't like saying flat earther, but like the realm is flat. Uh-oh. Turn this bitch on. Yeah, I'm not, but when people say they get the Ronas, I'm like, really, dude? Come on. When I deal with people like that, they're like, they believe that shit? I'm like, they lying to you, dog. How do you believe that? But then here's what I gotta go. Here's what I gotta go with. He's scientific minded, and he doesn't study that. He studies other shit. So because he's a scientist, he believes in other scientists. He knows that some of it's bad, but he's like, there's no way this could be wrong. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know, bro. But I do like his shit. I highly suggest it. I'm gonna put a little music on in the back. That's what we got here. I can start it from scratch, I suppose. Here we go. What's up in here? What's up, water fire? Peace, love. Oh yeah. You asked me about the poison ivy. The clay fix it, yeah. The sulfur. I was unfamiliar with the sulfur doing that, but good. Yeah, sulfur? I would suppose so. There's a lot. If you look into alchemy, when you start to break what they're doing in alchemy in a retort in an alchemical laboratory of glass bottles and shit, and what the salt, what they're using and what's happening. I was actually looking into. You're like, you're an insane person. Yes, I am. Best way to be. I was looking into an embalming fluid and what's in it. And as I'm reading the chemicals are in it and what they're used for, there's a lot of them are used like actually in medical procedures to improve the health of a human's living body. The fact that it's keeping a dead body somewhat animated must be something to it. Maybe drink that shit. I know, shit, if you've ever been in the city and smoked embalming fluid, when you say like a city, you go get a blunt and dip it in embalming. Don't do that. What's up, Jack Murdoch? Oh, you in NOLA? Oh, shit. Where are you in NOLA? Say word. I'll tell you about that in a second, Double Water. Where are you in NOLA, though, Jack? Sulfur Springs. Yeah, well, you got Sulfur Springs, and then the other good ones for mental problems, people that need a balance, are springs have all sorts of different chemical attributes. Um, oh man, I've been to a few, and I can't think of off the top of my head, but they all have a little something different to the water. Hold on a second here. I'll tell you why you were having bad dreams during your fast. So as you're detoxing, you're the fat in your body, the decaying matter, the cancer is all sticking there in your body because you ate something while you were having a bad experience or a bad thought. And then it chemically took that thought and bound it with fat soluble molecules. Like it bound with it or whatever it was, and then it hardened and it became something in your body. So as you're fasting, you're releasing that. And it's releasing those chemicals into your system. And it has to get processed. So that process will start to get, so you're reliving an aspect of your reality that you avoided at the time. And you can avoid it by just here, I'm just gonna eat this food, but you're still thinking about it. You just don't want to deal with it, so you just eat something. And so it holds on to the memory. You realize your brain doesn't hold the memory. It's a processing station. Your body is holding the memory. Because memory is, see, the brain is a decoding system, right? It's doing the work of, like, the systems of memory are, how do I move my body? Is there cancer here? Muscles? All of this is happening. Especially the little things that you have in here of cancers and things. Those things start to melt away. It goes in your system, and there's chemicals, and it's basically a holographic memory system that goes back into your brain. And then their brain decodes it and says, here's that thing that you didn't deal with. And so you release the demons, even though that's not the right word, the bad parts of your memories. Are you in the French Quarter? What's up, Mr. Mannion? You're in the French Quarter? Where are you staying at? Are you staying at a French Quarter hotel? French Quarter is right there. I can see you right now. I can take a picture. I could probably take a picture of your building from my window. Mr. Man, I'm making this tune right now. You want to hear it? Here goes. Yeah. Chilling, just dicking around with this thing, talking to you guys. It's just pretty dope though, huh? Yeah, we're in the French Quarter. Are you here to fuck shit up? Like, are you about to? See, what is it? What day is it? It's Wednesday. Oh, I was just like I was saying earlier. You must have missed it. If you're here visiting, like with family or whatever, or you're just dicking around, you can go Noma. It's right. It's at City Park. Just if you're in the French Quarter, take the Canal Street. It's you have two choices when you get on the streetcar: Canal Street or the end of the line, which is City Park. Take the streetcar to City Park, and then you just walk to the museum. It's right in front of you. And if you want, You can it's usually like $15. You can bullshit today and get it for free. You can go online to Noma and say you're from here and get the free ticket from here. All you gotta do is just put a local address in. Put the hotel. I don't give a fuck. What's up, Stan? Yeah. Oh, Stan, that's a great idea. That's hilarious because, yeah, it's funny that I have all of those things and then some. I could do that. That'd be pretty interesting. Yeah, pick a diagram of the whole thing and then like diagram out like what they do, and like have a simple one and then the advanced one. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, the DMSO, hydrogen peroxide, vinegar. I got all those. Um. Oh, you in the RV over there? Get the fuck out of here! Oh, you're performing? See, I don't know anything about you. No shit. Are you doing it just on the fucking whatever, or like you came here and they're like, yo, you have like the magic pass? Fuck out of here, for real? You card tricks or what? Because I know the musicians out there and I know a few people. I know a lot of tarot readers, some of the artists. The card dudes I see all over the place because they're always just walking around doing shit. Oh, you're full-time busking. Okay, wicked. Haha. So are you at the RV joint over there at the corner where it starts off what the fuck do they call it? The Lafitte Greenway? Is that what you're saying, Lafitte? So you're just outside of the quarter on the edge of it, near Frenchman? Probably, yeah. Let me try to find a little tune here for background shit. What do I got here? There you go. There you go. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, hey, Jack, my Insta is toast right now. Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work on Insta right now. Yeah, my Instagram's fucked. I don't know. I downloaded something. I uploaded downloaded whatever the fuck. Downloaded software updates for my phone, and it fucked up my Instagram Connect. So, yeah. Peace out, Carrie. Oh, you flying up out of here? Yeah. So if you want to link up or whatever, fuck, use my email. You'd have to give me a little bit of notice because I don't check my email like every fucking minute. In fact, I might even go like, a day without even looking at the damn thing. But then I'm like, oh shit, I have like so many emails right now. Theo Luminous. Yeah, Theo Luminous. TheoLuminous. Luminous meaning light. Luminous, like luminary, luminous. Theo meaning God. Theo. Theo Luminous. TheoLuminous@gmail.com. And anybody else can use that too. And if you ever want a one-on-one and we can do like FaceTime shit or whatever, I don't know, whatever those things are. And if you need any help with anything specific, like you don't want to say that your balls itch really bad on here, but your balls like really itch and you're like, how do I fix this? I've tried everything. And I'm like, I got you. Like, I just didn't want to say it online because they'd be like, this dude's got fucking itchy balls. Or maybe you have other personal issues. I don't fucking know. Like, it helps you mentally too. I mean, I don't know if I can do healing from a distance or psychologically kick you upside your head. Whatever. Well, I do this a lot of different ways. But yeah, you guys can feel free to do that. And everybody asks me, what does it cost? I'm like, whatever you think it's worth. They ask me, oh, but what do you think you're worth? I'm like, if you're really asking, you probably can't afford what I'm actually worth. Like I would probably charge people $1,000 an hour. But in the real world, if all you had was, if you had $40, if you had 20, and that's all you had, I'd help you out. Shit, if you had nothing, I'd help you out. I'm helping you out that way anyways. Here, you know. But like, I don't know. 50 and 100, I think is fair. Just because I know what people do for big businesses, and I know how not anything they do, and I know being, going into and like helping a business out, how much money they get paid, and I'm worth at least as much as them. So, tenant. Your flowers have been itching this morning. So is it because of my voice? You got a little itchy. Ever itchy. That's too stupid. What have I done here? I don't think I made this one. Maybe I did. Yes, I did. I don't know. I think somebody borrowed this, and I think they might have switched some of my settings here. Let's see. Yeah, they probably fuck with that, but oh well. This is pretty dope. This should be pretty nice for here. My email, Theo, THEO, Luminous, LUMINOUS. And Tamet knows. I don't know if you were kidding or if you're being really like serious, or you're just like, if there was supposed to be a smiley face with a tongue sticking out after that, because I said itchy genitals. I don't know. Maybe you got like, I don't know. Okie dokie. I can never tell. I don't know if, it's like in person you can kind of tell. On here you just gotta go, I think they're kidding. My balls itch, man. I want to change that sound right there. Which one do I want to change here? That? Is that bass right there? Yeah, that's it right there. Got it. Sacred Serpent. Sounds familiar. It's like, I mean, I really like, lately I just don't even fuck with most people's channels. I just can't. I don't have enough time. I'd like to, but I just like, I have to be very selective because I can't. But I'm pretty sure I know who he is. So I just don't watch a lot of new people's channels unless somebody's like, yo, you got to check this shit out. Yeah, Sacred Serpent. Yeah. I'm trying to think of Indian. Is he British? Is he, what does he do, tarot and shit? I'm guessing with that. Yeah, I wish YouTube was a little more powerful where you could like share a picture or something. Yeah, you like this? It's pretty alright. I thought it was good background shit. So funny. I don't remember what half these fucking put a name there, and I'm just like, I don't know what that means. Blippity bloppity. The fuck does blip blop mean? We'll see. Do I have a blip blop on here? House music, perhaps? What do you hear? This is stupid. Extreme? Like more extreme than me? Well, I'm extreme, I guess, in a different way. Like, I don't think people should do extreme shit, but I'll give you an extreme answer to something. Well, there are people that are like very much into, you have to do it this way or else it will never occur. Ah! I don't believe it. What do you think about that? I don't know if you know. I don't know if you guys are into burgers, but I just found the best burger place ever. They had a peanut butter and jelly with bacon cheeseburger. The shit was bonkers, dog. Like, do I eat meat every day? No, but like every once in a while, we got chow. And I'm not like a burger dude. I'm like, you know, fucking take it or leave it. Like if I'm gonna eat meat, give me fucking prime rib. Give me a steak. Give me the thing. But nah, I had a burger the other day. Shit was most delicious. What's up, Melvin? Intense? Intense. I'm trying to find something suitable that's kind of backgroundish and not too forward. All right. It's so funny when I tell you guys, like, you don't understand, like, how this sounds differently to me on a small speaker than it does on a big one. But this, the levels are so off right now, and the sounds are a little fucked, but you get the idea. That's so funny. What is this one? Yeah, I check them out. As soon as, you know what's funny? As soon as I see it, as soon as I see who he is, I'm pretty sure I know who it is. Because everybody's name starts overlapping at some point in time. With the serpent dude, the sacred dude, the fucking geometry guy, the fucking. There's only a few. There's only a few that are just like, it's so obvious they're up here in the game. I mean, obviously my name should be up there. It just isn't, and I don't know why. I think in smaller groups it is, but hey, whatever. And that goes into people's expectations. I wonder about people that, so would you want to meet your heroes? I'm not saying anyone's here, I'm not saying that, but there are people that like they've met me and they expected me to be something different, and I don't get it. Like, what do you think I don't have? You don't think I don't have like a whole other like thing that I do not on here? I mean, most of you have walked around a day with me and been the shit that I do. Some people are like, they just want me to be like, they watch me say a couple really intelligent things in videos and they're like, oh, he's gonna be wearing a robe and walking around and floating and be like, oh, and helping heal stray kittens from leprosy. Like, yes, I'll do those things, but it's like, that's like a lot, you know. You can't do that all the time. You get too much, man. Too much, dude. Can't have expectations. Expectations will kill you. They'll taint the truth of what something is. Like, I mean, do you really think you'd want to hang out with Michael Jordan, that kind of thing? You know what an arrogant, overwhelming, psychopathic pile of shit he would be to you. It'd be unbelievable. He wouldn't want shit to do with you. You don't hang out with him? I don't think so. Yeah. No, Jay, at least you understand. But here's the funny thing about that too. I have to continue to express this to people. I drink way less than you think I do. When I drink, I'm drinking. But like people think I drink every day, all day. No. Some days I drink like anybody in New Orleans drinks. 4 days a week. But if I'm drinking, like I could start drinking in the morning, I'll be fine. Sometimes I used to drink like I would in other cities, which is 3 days a week, and I'll start drinking after work and, go into the night and like wake up with, toothless, two toothless prostitutes from Bangkok. It's like, that's part of it. I don't dismiss that part of the reality. But yeah, I maintain until I don't. What's funny is like somehow expectations are had about how I'm supposed to be, but then like if I say anything like I'm like, well, I didn't have any expectations of how you would be, so I'm not gonna, I can't grill you or put you on a fucking, a steak, or I can't slaughter you. Because I assumed you'd be an average piece of shit. And if you're better than that, good. And if you're not, well, what was I going to do? But if I don't, it's like, if you don't live up to every expectation I have of you, you're not as cool as I can't believe it. You did this wrong and you made this mistake. Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to be perfect. I didn't. I'm sorry. Did you want to pay me to be perfect? Oh, you're not giving me anything. You want me to perfect everything for you. I'm gonna stand properly and walk properly, and I'll do this. And you want me to be like that? Take you a lot of money to do it, but in fact, it's quite the opposite. People is wild, yo. It's always the people that give the least that want the most. It's a fucking fact. Doubt that shit all the time. There you go. Jonah. What's up, down to earth? Nick is set the reptilian god of beer. Yeah, it was so funny. I was reading someone's dumbass comment again today, but and here's what I did today. I made a good choice, and I just walked by it. The comments. It was on YouTube, and it was about how beer has no value. Alcohol has no medicinal value. And I'm like, if I type this, it's just going to turn into like a diatribe with an asshole. I was like, yeah, because if you go to a doctor, if you go to the doctors and you have a cut, or they're not going to put alcohol to clean it. Oh, oh. Okay, so if you take a tincture, the way it gets in your body isn't through alcohol. It's not a solution. Oh, so if you go to a laboratory, oh, they sterilize everything. Oh, no medical use except for every fucking thing about going into a sterilized environment tends to use alcohol to sterilize and clean something. There's no medical uses for it, except for every fucking aspect of medicine includes alcohol. You dumb piece of shit. And I would have to say that at the end, because then they would, but it doesn't good for the insides. I don't know. How old are you? And you look dumb as shit. How the fuck am I doing? Doesn't matter to me. I'm just saying. No medical use, but you know what has medical use? Fucking a piece of bologna. Fucking bologna, you bologna binge eating bitch. People that fucking eat out of garbage cans have a habit of telling me that I'm doing something wrong in my life. And I say, but as the title of the show is, you have to stay emotionally ambivalent to the shit. Just because I do something that looks like I'm responding is because I'm doing it in humor, because there's nothing else to do with these fucking people anymore. Chocolate and alcohol. What do you think? Yeah, chocolate and alcohol. Chocolate is the food of the gods. Next to mushrooms, chocolate, food of the gods. Honey, chocolate, mushrooms, beer. There you go. What else you need? I'm not sure. I've lived a pretty good life on chocolate, honey, alcohol, and mushrooms. I see everybody out here doing all the shit they do, like, and they sound like that too. Uh-oh. Well, this is good for a little background tunes. And down to earth. I mean, I think I've done enough videos on that. I gotta. There could be. There is. I think there's a portion of it that is. There's a portion that is not. It can't be too scripted. There has to be room for creativity and improvisation. I mean, really, how if reality is scripted, then me doing these shows is scripted, which would be fucking impossible. This is not just like, this will respond to the script this way. No, not in 2,000 shows. And then if I can somehow pull that script out of my head, I would say, well then fuck yeah, then I'm pretty dope, man. But yes, there are certain aspects of reality that are mad scripted. And there are people that are like, when I say this, you say this. I mean, the churchgoers, and like even in business meetings and shit, when they have the new code, it's not code words, it's just they read the new book. And instead of saying, Systems analyst, they say program efficiency runner or something. You know what I mean? Like they just changed the words. It means the same shit. It's like, how current is your operating system? It's like, it's the same operating system. It's just they're using different language. It's not doing anything new. Nothing new inside of your butthole. Wait, it's underneath the sun. Your butthole is your son, because your son's an asshole. Just thought I'd tell you, if you got a child, probably an asshole. Oh, there we go. Why do you think wine and chocolate go together so good? Well, wine, it's milk, wine, chocolate, honey, ambrosia. Time we're looking at here. It's 12 o'clock. It's noon. Nice. Well, I might take a little excursion today. Anybody's here? You know the deal. If you can and you'd like to, dollars do help me. Obviously, this is what I'm doing. This is how I pay the big bucks for the giant house that I live in, and the cars that that's true. Yeah, just to make sure that I get by. And I might go on an excursion to the museum and take pictures, or do a video from the museum. We'll see. And perhaps maybe go and do they do have a nice happy hour. $1 for the chicken wings that are the whole chicken wings at a fine dining establishment. So 3 chicken wings, you good. It's like literally for under $10, I'm good. Get a good beer, 3 chicken wings, good tip. Make a day out of it. We'll see. Or I just won't eat today. And everybody else, thanks for coming. As per usual, stay funky, stay fresh, stay cool, enjoy your day, be weird, inspire people. And if you cannot do that, at least take care of yourself. Burp God in the building. Good to see everybody, and I'll talk to y'all soon. I might be back on here in a little bit. We'll see what the weather's looking like when I get outside. I don't think it's supposed to rain though. So toodles, motherfuckers. Bye. Oh yeah, Cash App, PayPal, all that, it's beneath. Thanks.